The sweet moment of the week brought to you by BA Sweeties. Dominik Mysterio finally turning down as of right now.
Uh-huh.
As of right now.
He saw that ass. There's no way he's turning that down.
As of right now, Liv Morgan.
Pete, girl in the gym or girl in the jean shorts did a spin in front of the entire crowd and like stuck it out like it was stupid. Like it was like wow.
You know the first thing, the one thing I thought of though.
That's a lot.
It is. It is.
Ass.
It is.
That ass.
Contain yourself
That
for a few seconds.
Ass. I said that. Ass.
As Corey Graves would say, you got to focus on the task at hand here.
The task being that ass.
Oh God!
Come on. She did it. I didn't. She did. She didn't have to do it. I wouldn't have said anything.
She did.
But I mean, my God, I'm glad she did. Sorry, continue.
I don't know how you turned out either, woman. Here, I really don't know.
Mommy, wait, can I get both?
Man.
Imagine they were still friends.
Everything about heel Dominik Mysterio, everything about heel Dominik is Eddie Guerrero today.
It's legit the Eddie Guerrero China storyline recycled.
Yeah.
With a new blonde editor.
Word for word, basically. It's Eddie in China. It's amazing. I'm not saying this as a complaint. I'm watching Dominik. I'm watching, honestly, the evolution of his character. I'm watching the evolution of him as a performer.
Yeah.
And you know, his confidence building up and the charisma. And I see Eddie. I see if Eddie was around in 2024, that's who, well, not Liv. That's who you'd
be looking for.
That's what you're looking for. You're looking maybe for that, but maybe you can get that too, and you'll be happy. I mean, my goodness. I mean, if you do go back and look at those Eddie Guerrero performances. Remember we talked a couple weeks ago when Rhea came back and I was mentioning like maybe this is not all Dominik's fault. You know, Eddie would have exploded at that point. It would have been like, wait a minute, how come you didn't call me? Like next month is going to be. I think we're both on the same page. We both believe that the Dominik's is working with Liv.
I think the Judgment Day, besides Damian Priest, is working with Liv. But
and the turn is going to happen at SummerSlam.
I would imagine. I mean, that's their billing SummerSlam is, like I said before, like the second biggest show of the year. Mm-hmm. It's their summer WrestleMania. So, I mean, you're going to see a lot of these big angles and a lot of these big turns. And the cool thing about it not being actually WrestleMania is you can do something that turns into a story that leads you into WrestleMania season, even though it's obviously 9 months away or whatever it is. So, long-term booking at its finest. But, I mean, it's great. It made me wish that Eddie and Chyna were still alive.
I know.
Because that would have been a great segment with those four. Like, they're just in the backstage of the clubhouse. Eddie walks in. Oh, mijo, what's up, man? He dabs up Dom. He's like, Mommy,
like
look
the
at
Silver Fox.
Oh, my God.
Silver Fox, Eddie Guerrero.
I miss Eddie so much, man. Every day.
Oh, my goodness. And
if Chyna wasn't in porn, it'd be perfect. Like, she could have came back, but, it is what it is.
It's
that giant.
I don't want to play fantasy booking here, but Chyna might have probably been walking back maybe in the post Vince McMahon, Triple H.
Well,
oh, wait a minute.
You got to remember, they didn't really have the best.
Yeah,
I think Triple H is more the reason why she didn't come back.
Actually, you're right.
Honestly, Vince liked her. Vince
think you're right.
wanted to use her, and she did.
Chyna's not in the Hall of Fame either, is she?
Nope. I don't even think I don't think she's in it with DX. I think they mentioned her during the speech.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she actually was inducted with DX or not. So that's sad. But
yeah, I think the DX member. I mean, it was.
They brought in Billy Gunn, and obviously Road Dogg was there, and Michaels and Triple H. But I don't think X-Pac. But I don't think Chyna was. Like I said, I think they mentioned her.
Yeah.
But
can you imagine? I didn't mean for this to evolve into how would they book Eddie Guerrero today?
I can go back to talking about that.
I know. But I'm just thinking.
Yes.
How much more guidance Eddie would have gave to Dom compared to Ray?
Just even Ray and Eddie's story.
I mean, just
it would have been insane.
Back.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Made me sad now. I was so happy to talk about this. Now I'm sad.
No, I'm sorry. Well, there are elements of this family segment that we really can't get into.
Oh, I'll get to it. I don't give a fuck.
Overall, I mean, I think we're ready now. I honestly wish for this story doesn't need another week. Like, now it's time for this match.
You know, you had something that tied into this, and I kind of want to combine it because it all ties together. Because Jey Uso is involved in this now too, and seeing like Rhea lick Dom like on TV on the face and all that stuff and everything. You know, she's married. She's got her thing with Buddy Matthews. That guy's like the biggest cuck in the world over on AEW. Nevertheless,
just signed an extension, by the way.
Yeah, good for him.
AEW.
Congratulations. Continue to not be used properly. And now
that might be for the best, though.
Honestly,
that might be for the best.
He shouldn't be around. He should be around. Yeah. But like with Jay, like you've got Rikishi coming out now and saying that they're trying to like hinder his marriage and
yeah, we'll play that for you coming up later in the show.
Like that's nuts. That's insane. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it in a little bit, but like just tying it all together too. It's like it's each show has the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Bloodline is still technically the group on SmackDown. On Raw, it's been the Judgment Day. It's how it's been for the past couple of years now.
Yeah.
So there's always these mini stories that are revolving around it, and they kind of circle back into it. Even Sami Zayn now teaming with Jay, taking on Judgment Day. They always seem to be connected here and there. Like it's a spoke story off of it, and Jay hasn't really had a story for a long time. So it's like, what do you do with him? Okay, we can kind of, rub a little bit of Judgment Day on him, no pun intended, and see how that goes, and keep him, in that main event level scene.
Rubbing in this storyline. I'm kidding.
I'd say not
Actually,
enough.
Not enough. I'll say that.
To be a fan in section 125, where Liv Morgan was.
I mean, just by the way, congrats to Liv. She is the very first person to force the crowd to be quiet for a Dominik Mysterio promo. That deserves major praise.
He's getting some time, and I like the mix with him because the passion in Spanish too, with how he's talking in general, like it's because a lot of people don't know what he's saying too, which is kind of nice.
I know.
So like they actually want to listen because like they see the emotion and stuff too. He's getting better. I think that was always our biggest concern was the promo work with Dom because they wouldn't let him talk.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing him be able to talk and actually articulate, do really well, show emotion. It's great.